Hello, everyone. You know those dull, corroded gardening shears and screws that seem ready for the trash? As you can see, they're quite corroded and dull, making them ineffective for pruning. They barely cut through it, just crushing the wood. This really highlights the need for some serious restoration. I'll show you how to transform them into shiny, sharp, and perfectly functional tools. First, I'm going to completely disassemble the shears. I'll use a pair of pliers to carefully remove the small pin that holds the two blades together. This is crucial for a thorough cleaning and to reach every rusted part. Then, I'll take out the spring mechanism and any other small components, making sure to keep track of all the tiny pieces. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. Now that the parts are separated, I'm going to start the cleaning process. I'll sprinkle a generous amount of baking soda over the rusty blades. Baking soda is a mild abrasive and a great natural cleaner. Then, I'll pour some white vinegar over it. Watch that fizz. The chemical reaction between baking soda and vinegar helps to loosen rust and grime, making it much easier to clean. After the baking soda and vinegar mixture has done its job, I'll use a piece of sandpaper to scrub away the remaining rust and dirt. I'm using a fairly coarse grit here to remove the heavy corrosion, applying firm pressure. You can already see the original shine of the metal starting to emerge. This step is vital to create a smooth surface for better performance and to prevent new rust from forming. Now, I'm wiping down the newly polished blade with a clean cloth to remove any residue. See how much better it looks. I repeated the same process with the other blade. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. After cleaning the blade, I will proceed to prepare it for sharpening. Take a look at these two screws. I'm going to create a simple sanding drum for my drill. I'll take a strip of sandpaper and apply super glue to the back. This adhesive will securely attach the sandpaper to the screw, creating a durable sanding surface. I'll carefully roll the sandpaper around the screw, ensuring it's wrapped tightly and evenly. This improvisational sanding tool will be incredibly useful for smaller, harder-to-reach areas. Once all the layers are on, I'll secure the end with a final application of glue and press it firmly. Now, I'll use a finer grit sandpaper, a dark gray one, and apply it to the screw using the same technique. This finer grit will be perfect for achieving a smoother finish later on. Again, I'm ensuring a tight, secure wrap with super glue so it can withstand the spinning of the drill without coming undone. Let's test out our newly made sanding drums. I'll insert the coarser sanding drum into my drill. I'll secure it tightly in the chuck. This drill is perfect for various DIY projects. This simple hack turns a regular screw and sandpaper into a versatile power tool attachment. With my drill securely mounted on a piece of wood, I'm ready to sharpen the pruning shear blade. I'll carefully hold the blade against the spinning sanding drum, applying even pressure along the edge. The coarse grit quickly reshapes the dull edge, creating a new sharp bevel. This takes some precision to maintain the correct angle. Remember, safety first when working with power tools and sharp objects. I'm rotating the blade to ensure both sides get an even sharpening. Look at that! The blade is now much sharper and smoother. You can see the clean, reflective edge. Next, I'll move on to sharpening the remaining blade of the pruning shears. The process is similar. I'll hold it steady against the spinning sanding drum, focusing on maintaining a consistent angle to achieve a razor-sharp edge. This blade requires a bit more effort and careful handling due to its size and curve. I'm making sure to remove any nicks or imperfections from the edge. Perfect. This blade is now incredibly sharp. You can truly see the difference compared to how dull it was before. Now, I'll switch to the finer grit sanding drum on my drill. I'll secure it in the chuck. This fine grit is crucial for honing the edge of the smaller blade, giving it a super smooth finish and ultimate sharpness. I'm gently passing the blade across the drum, refining the edge even further. This step makes a huge difference in the cutting performance. The larger blade is now incredibly sharp and smooth, ready for precise cuts. I'll repeat the process with the smaller blade, using the finer grit sanding drum. This final pass ensures a truly keen edge, removing any remaining burrs and leaving a polished finish. The goal is a blade that glides through material effortlessly. To make the scissor blade sharper, I will try a different sharpening method. I'll remove the outer casing of a battery. I'll use toothpaste on these blades as well. The mild abrasive in the toothpaste helps to polish the metal and remove any lingering stains, bringing out a bright, clean surface. Once I've polished both blades with toothpaste, I'll wipe them clean with a fresh cloth to reveal the sparkling metal. With both blades perfectly sharpened, it's time to reassemble the pruning shears. I'll carefully put all the components back together, making sure the spring and pin are correctly aligned. This ensures the shears operate smoothly and effectively. Once assembled, I'll test the action to make sure everything moves freely and the blades meet perfectly. Look at the difference. They're now just as sharp as new. Let's test these freshly sharpened shears on a thick branch. Look at that. A clean, effortless cut through the wood. No more crushing, just precise, smooth action. This really shows how much of a difference a sharp tool makes. From dull and rusty to perfectly restored and razor sharp, with a few simple DIY tricks. These methods are not only effective but also cost efficient, proving you don't need expensive tools for great results. If you enjoyed watching these transformations and found these tips helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me your favorite DIY restoration tip. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.